Hello there, church family. It's Pastor Jeremy. By the time you're viewing this video, you should have received the letters in the mail from the elders and me explaining the difficult news of my transition. If you haven't received those letters, you will find them in the links in this email that this video is originally attached in. And you can also find them now on our website under the About tab on a page called Pastoral Transition. On that page, you'll also find my official resignation letter that I submitted to the elders. And I want to begin by saying that I am grieving and I am extremely sad over the sadness and pain that this transition will cause this church, our church. I love this church. I love you. And you could not have done anything more to love and encourage my family. From day one, you have welcomed us into your family as family. And I want you to know that from day one, we have felt so incredibly loved, encouraged, affirmed, and supported. I think in times like this, maybe a church might ask, well, what more could we have done? Nothing. You have given us way more than we deserve, and you have gone above and beyond. And we are going to extremely miss being a part of this community. This feels so difficult because I believe over these 3 years, the Lord has built a bond of love and respect between us. I look forward to sharing a little bit more about my heart and journey in this decision at the open Q&A that we're having this Saturday. That's this Saturday night in Heritage Hall at 7 p.m. And I hope that you can make it. It'll be an opportunity to hear a little bit more from me, the elders, and to ask us any questions that might be on your mind. Some of the leadership asked me to share with you a little bit about calling, a little bit about sensing God's leading and what's that process like. I think too often times calling, God's calling me, can be thrown around as a phrase in church circles without ever teasing that out or even challenging it. And so for me, I think it's important for you to know, I think of calling and discerning God's will and calling with 5 aspects. And the first is desire. Is there a burning desire to do a certain thing, to go in a certain direction? And then design. Are you particularly designed and equipped, qualified for this particular task? And then outside counsel. Are there people in your life that can speak objectively and speak honestly and openly into your life, ask you the hard questions, and are they affirming this? The other one is open doors. Are there any providential indicators that the Lord indeed is opening a door for this particular task or in this direction? And then lastly, timing. Are there circumstantial and sort of situational aspects coming together that align to take this next step? And I want you to know that I have gone through all 5 of these aspects. I've put this decision through all 5 of these and believe that this is indeed what the Lord is asking for me and my family. I know that this is hard. This is going to be a hard season for all of us. But I pray that this will be a season of gratefulness where we reflect upon what God has done in these 3 years to sustain this church, to grow this church, and the bond of love and respect that I believe has been created between us. And I pray it's also a season of deep trust, trusting in God's faithfulness to this church and the next season that he has in store for it. Please know that I am praying for you. I love you. And I look forward to seeing you hopefully on Saturday and preaching and leading in worship on Sunday. God bless you.